Uli, Oskar, you're with me. Hurry up.
You did? What?
Anna, it's Gustav. The unknown fingerprint? Marie Paget's house? It belongs to him.
Meet you at Judge Meissner's.
What now? Hey! What's this about?
I'm sorry, Natalie. They're here to arrest your son.
Over my dead body. No! Stop this at once! This is madness!
We have a warrant for Gustav's arrest. He's accused of first-degree murder, multiple counts.
First degree.
Take him back to the station.
Mumsy?
Uli, search every room. If Gustav's the killer, there must be more evidence here.
Yes, Mum.
I'll help Uli out.
Okay, see you at the station.
Great! I found a barber's knife case. It's an empty case for a barber's straight razor.
The same brand of knife was used to kill the poor vagrant woman. That's decent evidence against Gustav.
Well spotted. I should take this to Judith. Have you found anything yet, Uli?
Nothing yet, okay? Sorry, Miss Myers.
What are you apologizing for, Uli? You're doing your best. A little more confidence would go a long way.
I will do my best, Miss Myers. Okay, thank you.
I'll check in with Natalie. I'm really worried about her. She sounded like she needs something to calm her down. A nip of brandy might help. Great! I found a glass of brandy. Natalie, drink this. You'll feel better.
Gustav, my baby. It's not possible. I haven't seen the evidence, but he wouldn't. Gustav is a good boy. Miss Myers, you believe me, don't you?
I believe you love your son, and I believe you think he's innocent. But you're a judge. There's a lot of evidence against him. That's what matters in a court of law.
I'm not a judge anymore.
Natalie, I have to go. It's got quite late. Before I leave, is there anything else I can do for you?
Haven't you done enough, Miss Myers?
Good night.
Anna, Uli, come in. How's Natalie Meissner?
Shocked and upset, like any mother would be in the circumstances.
Hardest part of my job. Not catching criminals. Watching innocent lives shatter.
I can only imagine the heartbreak you've witnessed. Have you already interrogated Gustav?
Not yet. Just about to start. Uli, bring Gustav Meissner up here.
Yes, ma'am.
Have a seat. This could take hours.
Are you sure it's all right for me to stay?
I'm sure, Anna. This is our investigation. You should be here for the end of it. Let's begin. Gustav, we haven't formally met. Lieutenant Judith Hölle. This is Anna Myers. She'll be joining our conversation today.
Okay.
Gustav, you are being charged on multiple counts of murder.
No. It's just a misunderstanding.
Take a breath, Gustav. Calm down. Okay if I call you Gustav?
Yes.
So, Gustav, you are being charged on multiple counts of murder.
That's what you claim.
I can't hear you when you mumble. We're also investigating other murders with similarities. Are you laughing, Gustav?
No.
I'm explaining your situation.
Oh, okay.
This is serious. Now, look at these photos. Which of these people do you remember? Think carefully. Look at her. If you remember this woman, say yes. If not, say no.
I don't know about all this.
What about this man? He's a doctor. No? Do you remember this woman?
She's a pretty one.
She is pretty. What about her, Gustav?
I may have seen her somewhere.
Where did you see her?
But she has black hair. The girl I was thinking of was blonde. So maybe it's not her. I see so many people every day.
Interesting you remember this one.
Maybe I saw her on the street once.
Have you ever spoken to her?
No. May I ask, which ones am I charged with killing?
I'll tell you. This is one.
Who is this woman? I don't know her.
Gustav, may I give you some advice? There is a great deal of evidence against you. They have a forensics laboratory downstairs. In the lab, they have a scientist who specializes in analyzing fingerprints. Do you know anything about fingerprints, Gustav? Every person has their own unique set of fingerprints. You and I, for example.
Mumsy and I have the same fingerprints, actually.
No. You may have similar patterns to your mother, but everyone's prints are different.
But is that true?
Yes, Gustav. That's why fingerprints are good evidence.
They found your fingerprint in the home of Marie Paget. You were in Marie's home. She's the blonde model in the photo right in front of you.
I don't know.
You've been there, Gustav. We all know you've been there. The evidence is conclusive. But you seem like a sweet, shy man, not some kind of monster. Not the sort of man who would hurt innocent young girls.
I wouldn't. I would never.
Exactly. Sweet, shy Gustav. Your mother's pride and joy. But tomorrow, you will become a celebrity.
Who? Me?
That's right. You'll be bigger than Carl Jung, Emil Jannings, and even Marcel Golas.
Bigger than, President Golas?
Yes, Gustav. You'll be on the front page of every newspaper tomorrow.
Newspapers?
Everybody in Switzerland will know who you are.
I'll be a celebrity?
Definitely a big celebrity. A very famous serial killer. Because the evidence is undeniable. Stop playing dumb and confess.
Will Mumsy see me in the paper? Oh, she'll be so proud.
Judith, may I speak to you for a moment?
Of course. What are you thinking?
We may have hit a dead end. He's either innocent and touched, or playing mind games.
That's the question. Is this man telling the truth?
My intuition tells me no. I believe he's not being forthright. I have something we can try. I found new evidence after you left his home.
Show it to me.
This is an empty case for a straight-edge razor.
The same brand of knife that killed Emilia?
Exactly the same.
Let's show it to him. How are you, Gustav? Need a drink?
I haven't drunk anything since morning.
So you're thirsty?
Nothing to drink at all.
You don't want anything?
I don't care.
Gustav, I am not your mumsy. Give me a clear answer. Do you want a drink?
Sometimes when I'm working, I don't eat or drink at all.
I'll just get you a coffee.
Coffee? Mumsy says I shouldn't drink coffee.
Uli, bring him a juice.
I don't know the people in the photos.
Gustav, it's over. You're finished. I know you're lying.
But I'm not.
You're a lying bastard.
I didn't kill anyone. I'm innocent.
We found your fingerprint in a dead woman's home. And you don't know her. You're a damn liar.
That doesn't mean I'm a killer.
I know you're a killer, Gustav. Let me show you something. Recognize this knife?
It's a special prototype. Only 2 barbers as you have it. I'm one of them.
You must be proud. Where's yours?
In my house. Mumsy will show you.
Nope, wasn't there. In your house we found an empty case. Come clean, Gustav.
I don't understand.
Cooperate. You might get a lighter sentence.
I put it in the case. Yesterday, in the case.
Last chance, Gustav. Come on.
I didn't...
Too late. You lost your chance. We found your knife.
I just wanted to scare Marie. Just a little. She made Mumsy upset. She was alive when I left her place, I swear.
Gustav, do you know Wilma Sommer?
I want to go home to Mumsy.
No more baby talk. Wilma Sommer, 28 years old, maid.
Okay.
She was pregnant. Spit it out, Gustav. I know who the father is.
It wasn't my fault that she lost our child and then she... The doctor gave her those pills. I didn't kill the baby.
The autopsy is conclusive. She had sexual intercourse that day.
We...
Where were you on September the 7th? At approximately 4 p.m.
I was at home. Mumsy was there. She'll confirm.
We'll ask her. Do you know Vanessa Fiedler?
She's not pretty like Filmer was.
Did you kill her?
I didn't kill anybody.
Take him away, Uli.
No, I didn't do anything.
What do you think? He's our killer, right?
There is a lot of circumstantial evidence against him. But what about motive? I fail to see the connection between the murders.
Before you continue, visit the lab. We found some things in Gustav's pockets. More damning evidence.
Anna, are you here to examine Gustav's belongings? Judith said to prepare them for you.
Yes, I'd love to have a look.
On the table.
Corrosion. The vast belly needs more money. And stop full of peace. And I will suffer every hurt. It's what is asked of me. Splendid. Another disturbing poem. This is damning evidence, to be sure. Thank you, Dirk.
Did you see the evidence?
Yes, I agree the poem is incriminating. Though it could theoretically have been planted in Gustav's pocket.
What the hell, Anna? Why deny the obvious? Gustav is disturbed. It's obvious just talking to him. He killed Marie because Mumsy hated her. I bet Emilia was a bystander. The Dada poem connects him to Vanessa. Maybe Gustav moonlighted as an artist? The only woman he didn't kill, Vilma, I bet she committed suicide.
I must admit, it's a compelling theory. Do you believe his alibi? A desperate mother might cover for her son.
Agreed. We can't trust the alibi. We have enough evidence. Gustav's going away for murder.
It seems inevitable at this point. By the way, how did you figure out that Gustav was the father of Vilma's child?
I didn't. Just a hunch. And he admitted it.
What a hunch that was. Well, that was an exhausting day. I'm turning in for the night. Let me know when there are new developments.
I bet there won't be. Good night, Anna.
I hit that statue again. They're so ugly. I wish Sven would get rid of them. He'll be cross if I leave it like this. I should straighten it out. Phew. I see no witnesses, which means I'm in the clear. I'd better get up to my office. What in the world? Great! I found the Dada collage. Take a dictionary, take a pair of scissors, cut out several pages. Then cut out each of the words and put them in a bag. Shake it gently. Then take out the scraps, one after the other, in the order in which they left the bag. Copy conscientiously. The article will be like one of yours. And here you are, a journalist, infinitely witty and endowed with a sensibility that is charming, though unable to understand the vulgar. There's a psychopath who's critical of my work? Besides Sven? Though it's not strictly poetry, I can't help but think this is the Dada madman's handiwork. Maybe I'll find a few clues if I examine further. page, I found newspaper clippings. Pieces cut out of a newspaper. I should take a closer look. This deranged artist used words from my articles for their collage. Gustav's currently in jail, so who made this collage? The poetry, the man outside holding a sign. Was Gustav capable of pulling off such an elaborate plot? I need to reassess. Maybe I should speak with Ruben or Iris about Dada again. Iris is a leading light in the art scene. I wonder if she knew Gustav.
You know, it's considered good driving etiquette to alert the building supervisor.
Sven, good morning.
When you crash your automobile into their property.
You noticed?
I noticed. I'll assess the statue for damage. Anything new to report on Vanessa's case? It's been over a week. The longer the investigation drags on, the more likely it will end up a cold case.
The police have a suspect.
Splendid, let's write it up. Give him the front page treatment. I'll be sure to add a section about Dada's corrupting influence on society. Didn't a Dada exhibition get shut down by the police once?
Yes, the artist was Otzi Lang. But would you let me finish? There are complications.
Of course. There are always complications with this story. Is this art? Or was our newspaper murdered as well?
Nothing to be concerned about. I just get very unusual fan mail. The police have a suspect for 3 of the Dada murders, including Vanessa's. However, it's a tangled web which still needs unraveling. There are still loose ends.
This special assignment had better lead to a major story. I'm losing patience by the minute. Do you hear me? This Dada story had better be spectacular.
It will sell lots of papers, I promise.
Until then, I need you to cover the planned construction work on Utiki Street.
That's not urgent, though, right? Can I visit the site later today? I have some ideas on the Dada case that I want to investigate.
Your deadline is first thing tomorrow morning. And unlike art, this deadline isn't open to interpretation.
Thank you, Sven. Phew. This Dada art is so bizarre. I'm going to visit the gallery again. There must be more to Dada I don't yet understand.
Miss Myers, here to interrogate my statues?
No. I'm looking for Ruben. I want to learn more about the Dada movement.
I'm not expecting Ruben today. Have a look around the gallery. There's a copy of the Dada Manifesto here somewhere. It'll give you a better understanding of the Dada movement. My office is locked, by the way.
How disappointing. I took you for the open-door policy type. Oh, one question for you. Do you know a man who goes by the name of Gustav Meissner? Gustav's in his early 40s, medium height, wears glasses, works as a barber.
He sounds very pedestrian. I don't know him.
Like you didn't know Vanessa Fiedler?
I can't even imagine what you're implying.
Upon further investigation, I learned you've known Vanessa since university.
We had some arguments a long time ago, nothing significant enough to mention.
What about the threats she made against you recently?
How did you?
Are those significant enough to discuss?
I don't respond well to threats, Miss Myers. From you or anyone else. Take what you need and leave.
I wonder where this Dada manifesto is hiding. Great! I found the Dada manifesto. Dada manifesto. Psychology, psychology, he. Science, science, science. Long live France. We are not naive. We are successive. We are exclusive. We are not simpletons. And we are perfectly capable of intelligent discussion. The first 4 messages from the crime scenes. I have to show Judith immediately. Judith! You need to see this.
Anna, I'd say come in, but...
No time for jokes. I rushed over here from the Knief Gallery. I found a document called the Dada Manifesto. You should see this.
Right. I'll take a look. Dada Manifesto. These are the messages.
From all 4 crime scenes. All together in this Dada poem I found in Ruben's things. These murders are connected. Now I'm certain of it. I also asked Iris about Gustav, and she's never heard of him. It makes me wonder whether Gustav was an artist who'd bear a grudge.
Against Vanessa? Then why'd he kill her?
I have something else to share. It's an anonymous message left on my desk today.
Lunatic reader?
I think it's a Dada collage. Ruben told me some Dadaists work in collage. But that's not all. Look at this letter from Vanessa.
Addressed to Iris?
Vanessa doesn't mince words with her.
This was in the gallery.
Yes, it was. I felt guilty and never showed you. I found an interesting photo there as well.
Iris, Ruben, and Vanessa. All university friends. Anna, don't say it. I know what you're thinking. He couldn't commit murder. He's not a suspect.
I know you love Ruben dearly. Are you able to put those feelings aside? And look objectively at the evidence?
I have to talk to Ruben. This manifesto was a published poem. Anyone could have read it, including Gustav.
You still think Gustav is the Dada killer? It just seems... unlikely.
The barber's knife, the fingerprint, that's stronger evidence than a university photo.
When I have some free time, I'd like to visit Natalie again.
Okay, but no details. The investigation is confidential.
Oh, my article! Oh, it completely slipped my mind. I'll have to write that first. Is there no one here I could interview? Maybe there's more information on the construction work in this building. I found the construction schedule. Look at these plans. This street will be much improved after construction is completed. According to the schedule, they'll be finished soon. Now all that's left to do is take a few photographs. Good. And one more. The last photo should be perfect. I think I have enough to go on. I wonder how Natalie is holding up. I'd better check on her. She may need my help, given everything she's going through. Who's there? Is someone hiding in here? Judge Meissner? Natalie? Are you there? Natalie! Oh no. The poor woman. I have to call the police immediately. I think her phone is in the other room.
Lieutenant Halle speaking.
Judith, it's Anna. I have very bad news. Natalie is dead.
What? Stay there. I'm on my way.
No sense in dawdling until the police arrive. I'll take a look around the crime scene. The X-ray implies she swallowed gold? Is it possible to consume that much gold? Her name is on the X-ray. I'll take this to the hospital for further examination. Another slogan from the Dada Manifesto. The Dada killer strikes again! I doubt Gustav would do this to his mother. Besides, he's in prison. What's this? It looks like a vault. This would take me hours to crack, and damaging the vault itself could set off an internal explosive. I'd better find a key. It must be around here somewhere. I found a bottle of valerian. An empty bottle of valerian. This will need to go to forensics. But where is that vault key? Maybe I should search a different room. I found the safe key. This must be the key. It has bits on the top and bottom, which should fit the lock perfectly. Wow, a small fortune in Reichsmarks. How did she acquire all this German money? Even if she was a frugal judge, Natalie couldn't possibly have saved this much. The Swiss Fatherland Association to the Bundesrat. Record of trial. New Switzerland. Judge Natalie Meissner. Supreme Court of Switzerland. National Front. Judge Natalie Meissner. Record of trial. National Freedom Party. Again, Judge Natalie Meissner. I remember some of these cases. They were all brought against these new German political parties for their extremist activities. Natalie ruled in favor of the fascist organizations in all of them. I'll show these to Judith. Great! I found Nazi case files.
Anna, got here as fast as possible. Natalie. Terrible. Another senseless murder. What's your theory?
Let's start with how. I say it was valerian. Someone slipped poison into her sedative.
How do you know?
It's just a hunch. Here's the sedative bottle for Dirk to analyze.
Is this her X-ray? Can you ingest this many coins?
The name reads Natalie Meissner. We should check her medical records.
No witnesses, I take it?
Actually, I saw someone lurking in the shadows when I arrived, but their facial features were covered.
We'll look for footprints. Anything else?
I'm not 100% certain this is relevant to her case.
Spit it out.
Several years ago, there was a string of high-profile cases against fascist organizations.
I remember.
Natalie was a judge in many of them. She consistently ruled in favor of the Nazis. Here, see for yourself.
Controversial rulings.
I also found a large stash of Reichsmarks.
Reichsmarks? Natalie was taking bribes.
Yes, I think it's very possible.
Natalie, a corrupt judge. Never would have guessed.
The murder might not be connected to these bribes. The motive isn't entirely certain. However, "We are successive" is another Dada Manifesto quote.
Nazis covering their tracks?
Theoretically, perhaps, but more likely, this is the work of our Dada killer. Do you know where Ruben was at the time of the murder?
Not this again. Ruben's not the killer, Anna.
He owned a copy of the manifesto and had a motive for killing Vanessa. You and Ruben are a lovely couple. If he has a strong alibi, I'll be relieved for you both.
That's... okay, fair enough. I'll get his testimony. But Ruben's no murderer. I know he's not.
Sometimes emotions cloud our judgment. I think we both need some rest to clear our minds.
Agreed. Good work today. I'll keep you posted. And mark my words, Anna. These killings end now.
Anna, do you know what time it is? We're 30 minutes late to the printers.
I'm almost finished with this article. Give me just 15 minutes.
10. And for missing your deadline, I'm making you work this weekend.
That's despicable, Sven. Even for you.
What else would you expect from, what did you call me? Editor-in-chief?
How do you find these things out?
One more screw-up like this, and I'm canning your special assignment. You need to learn how to prioritize this paper's day-to-day operations over your own damn ego!
My ego? My ego? What nerve. Hilda must have told him. Unbelievable. Okay, time to focus and write my article. This draft is ready to turn in. I just need to attach the construction schedule I found. And select a photo. Not my best work, but I have to choose one or the other. That'll do. I'll turn this into Sven so I can continue investigating Vanessa's case. Sven will love it, and I still managed to hit the deadline. Hilda, how could you? Gesundheit. You told Sven the name I called him, didn't you? What? I thought we were friends, but apparently...
Hold on, I just... Of course we're friends. I swear I never told him. I would never throw the best journalist in all of Switzerland under the bus. The walls are thin and you were shouting loudly. He probably overheard you.
Well, could be.
Are you in trouble with Sven? Let me... Let me help. I can deliver a message for you.
I'd appreciate that. Would you tell him what I said was unprofessional?
I'll tell him. I'll help smooth things over between you.
Bless you. Did you catch Matt's cold? I recommend hot tea and bed rest.
That's good advice. A cup of tea with honey is just what Dr. Byers ordered.
Where's my article, Anna? And they're on schedule. Is that it?
What were you expecting? It's just a standard article on upcoming construction work. There wasn't exactly a lot of drama to mine.
This article is satisfactory. Much appreciated.
I wonder if there's been a development in the case. I'll check in with Judith at the police station. Judith's not here. Maybe she's in the forensics lab with Dirk.
Anna, good timing. Dirk's got something to report. Dirk, your analysis?
Anna's hypothesis about the cause of death was correct. Natalie Meissner was poisoned by potassium gold cyanide. Difficult to acquire, potassium gold cyanide is a rare medicine. Traces of it were discovered in the valerian bottle. Her death was mercifully quick. Time of death, between 5 and 6 p.m.
Judith, did you talk to Ruben yesterday? Does he have an alibi?
Yes and yes, but the poison could have been slipped to her any time.
That's a good point, and I don't know for certain the shadowy man I saw was her killer. Where would the murderer have found potassium gold cyanide?
If I were you, I would inquire at the local hospitals.
Good idea, Dirk. We'll start at Hauptkrankenhaus. What about the coins in her stomach?
Falsification. Have a closer look and you'll see what happened.
All right, let's see what we have here. Were the coins painted on top of this X-ray? I'll see if I can wipe off the drawing. To clear the paint, I'll need a solvent. There is a coin inside, but only one, and it's very small. Ah, so Natalie's name on the X-ray was faked. We should still look up this code to see who it actually belonged to. I see what you mean now, Dirk. The X-ray was clearly tampered with. We should check Dr. Kronz's office to find out who it actually belongs to.
Can you go alone, Anna? Natalie's neighbors might have witnessed something. My constables will question them. I need to supervise. Uli, especially.
Absolutely.
Wait, Kronz's office is roped off. They won't let you in. I'll write you a permit. Show it to the nurse at reception. She'll give you a key.
Great, I found a permit. Thank you, Judith. I'll let you know what I find. Good evening, Ernestine. Where can I get a key for Dr. Kronz's office?
I can't allow you to enter. The police sealed off his office.
Yes, I'm aware of that. Lieutenant Judith Haller gave me a permit.
A permit? May I see it? Your permit is in order. You may enter the doctor's office. Here's the key.
Great! I found the doctor's office key. I'll begin by looking into the X-ray we found at Natalie's place. Now, where did Dr. Kronz keep patient medical records? That's a different ID from the one on the X-ray. Great! I found a medical record. This ID is a match. Kiki Haag. Is that a real name? If it is real, it's rather unique. The rest of the record is blank, which is unusual. I'll ask Ernestine about this patient. Now to find the potassium gold cyanide. Great! I found cyanide. So Dr. Kronz had a supply of the rare cyanide. One of the bottles is empty. I'll take it to Dirk. Maybe there are some fingerprints on here. Well, I've had quite the day. I need to get some rest. Before I leave, I'll ask Ernestine about this so-called Kiki Haag. Ernestine! Oh, I was just looking for you. Could you help me with a patient record?
What is this regarding?
I need to find the person connected to this medical record, but there's no address listed.
Let me see. I don't recognize this file. Strange that it's blank. Maybe she visited Dr. Kronz on a private basis.
Thank you for the insight. Good night, Ernestine.
Take care.
Good morning, Sven.
Any new developments with the Dada killer story? It's about time we gave our readers an update.
I'm not quite ready to share. Not yet. Yesterday, I found a lead, but it could be a dead end.
Anna, either you finish this investigation, or I will. Understood?
Give me another week. It's going to be an incredible story.
3 days. This special assignment needs to be wrapped up one way or another.
3 days? Oh, yes, boss. Anything else for me today?
Write me something for Monday's edition.
Something? Anything? How about an advice article on how to deal with an overbearing boss?
It's a bad idea to write about a subject you have no expertise in.
I'll deal with the article later. I have to tell Judith everything I found at the hospital.
Anna.
Did you get anything from the witnesses?
Nope, nothing useful. How about the hospital?
I found something, but it led to more questions than answers. The X-ray was of a woman named Kiki Haag.
Kiki Haag? What a name.
Her medical records are blank. They have no address on file. Kiki may have visited Dr. Krantz on a private basis, to quote the nurse. I was hoping your constables could track her down.
We'd try. But if it's a fake name...
Then it's likely a dead end. Understood. I was a little more fortunate with the poison. Dirk was right. It was taken from the doctor's office. I found the doctor's cyanide bottles. One of them was empty.
I'll take that. Dirk will analyze it for prints.
The killer has been so careful and thorough. Do you think Dirk will find fingerprints?
Probably not, but you never know.
Of course. Best to be thorough. So what happens to Gustav? Do you still think he's the Dada killer?
Unlikely. Maybe he was framed.
He should probably be released in light of his mother's passing.
That's what I'm thinking.
Well, I'll get out of your hair.
Hold on. About this Kiki Haag. You're friendly with Manu now. Is that right?
Oh. Well, yes, I am. Is that a problem?
It's fine. Ask him about Kiki. He knows people in the underworld. Off our radar.
Terrific idea. Why didn't I think of that sooner? I'll find Manu and ask if he's ever heard of Kiki.
Anna, hey! Here for lockpicking practice.
Not today, Manu. I have something serious I need to discuss with you.
Serious, huh? And me without my tie. How can I be of service to you, my lady?
Very funny, Manu. But in all seriousness, does the name Kiki Haag ring a bell?
No. Should it?
I need to find her, and I have reason to believe she's the type of person who's not easily found. Up for the challenge?
All right, but I want something from you.
Name your price.
I want something from your hospital. The one you got special access to.
How do you know about my permit?
No big whoop. I just know. I'd go to the hospital myself, but the duck died. All the fuzz sneaking around. Right before Dr. Krantz kicked the bucket, he got a secret drug from the States. Penicillin? Something like that.
I'll see what I can do.